Hi, my name's Keith Cooper for Northlight Images, and in this video I'm going to do a quick roundup of what I know about new upcoming printers. Mainly because I get asked about this so often that people say, can you just give an update or something like that? So this is it. Don't expect too much though. You will see announcements coming up, I'm sure, but I'm in current state of printers. Canon Pro 2600 was announced a few months ago. I'm still waiting to get a look at one. When I do, I'll do a detailed review. But remember this about printer launches, that quite often the launch is one thing, a few turning up in dealers is one thing, but actual shipping in any quantity is very different. So if you are wanting a new printer and you need a new printer, think seriously about getting one that's available now. They're all very good, but I think one of the reasons people have asked me about this particular stuff, this again, is that there's a big Canon announcement today, and you know, people always say, "Oh, are they going to announce a new printer? You know, where is the replacement for the Pro 1000?" Which is, you know, getting on a bit. 2016, I think it was, or 2015. No, 2016. I reviewed it when it came out, so it's a bit long in the tooth. Still a very good printer, though. And that's the thing to remember. You're not going to see massive advances in print quality. There are going to be other areas where things change with new printers coming in. But anyway, I'll come back to some more details on the Pro 1000, but just a general sort of overview of bits and pieces. That announcement today is, I'm suspecting it's going to be Canon cameras, and it's going to be mainly cinema related. So they're video cameras. There's that from what I've seen of it. It's always possible they might do and one more thing type, and by the way, here's a really nice printer to print your video. No, I suspect not, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Inktank printers. I get asked an awful lot, when is there going to be an Inktank version of X or Y? And in general, expect at the higher end, particularly the pigment ink printers, for them to maintain using cartridges for quite a while. I don't see pigment inks coming up for a while yet. So for the Epson, let's say the Epson 8550, excellent printer, does very well. In terms of when I reviewed it, it's the printer which most surpassed my initial expectations of what I might get out of it. So yeah, very good printer. But I can't see that being replaced until well into next year, maybe not even 2026 until then. But if it does get replaced, well, obviously I'm hoping, like many people, that what are its weaknesses? Well, if I had to pick a weakness, it would be paper handling, some aspects of paper handling. It's not that great a weakness, it's an excellent printer. But I know it's an area which, if you say, okay, pick something to improve, it would be that. Will we get a pigment ink version? I think not. As for the likes of the P700, well, that's also going to last quite a while. Yeah, that's going to stay, I'm fairly certain, will stay as cartridge. I don't know, but I don't see that and the P900 being updated until 25, 26. So we've got nothing big in printers from Epson this year. The Canon Pro 200, the Pro 300, that design goes back so far, it works so robustly that as long as people keep buying them and keep buying the ink cartridges, Canon are going to keep selling that printer. Or the two versions of printer based on roughly the same thing. They go back quite a way. They're excellent printers, have very good paper handling. But of course the slight problem is I say they're not very small, but smallish ink cartridges. So they're something that I would expect. But knowing what Canon is like for holding on to designs like that and keeping them in production, you're going to be waiting until well into next year, maybe 2026, before you see anything like that. And even then, it wouldn't surprise me just to see an improved version of the same thing. If it does change, it will be because Canon need to change some of the internal parts because they were designed that long ago that they're no longer efficient to produce or something like that. And that brings us back to the Pro 1000. And I do not know any information on this one, so this is pure guesswork. As I say, I know nothing of it. The 1000's working fine. We've got the 2600 with the same but used in a slightly different way print head as the Pro 1000. It seems natural that having released this, there'll be an update to the Pro 1000. Shall we call it the Pro 1600? I've no idea. Let's see. If I did know and I'd been told, I wouldn't be able to tell you anyway. But you know, I can safely say I know nothing about such a printer at the moment, and that's as much as you can get. As to how much all these will cost, well, they're all going to cost broadly similar, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depending on different aspects of it. You just don't know. But in terms of printers that people ask me about, Pro 1000, I know nothing. Keep an eye out for that Canon announcement later today, though. And Epson printers, well, no. Any others? Canon Inktank printers. Yeah, it would be really nice if Canon Inktank printers actually had colour management for the Mac, but I've complained about that numerous times anyway, so there you have it. I feel that, you know, it's an update, but it's not an update. But I suppose it is. But yeah, this is YouTube and people expect such stuff every so often. I will not be doing this sort of update any more regularly than once a month, and maybe less than that at a certain point. Just because a lot of people keep asking me about printers, what's coming up and that. Yeah, I have my list of foibles of things that I'd like changed. I'm keen to get some more printing in and try some different things. This paper that I was trying, this is the Hahnemühle metallic rag, excellent paper that I tried a while ago. I want more things like this. I've got enough printers to be getting on with. I've got the P5000 here that still works fine. Anyway, if you've got any questions or comments, please do add them to the notes. I put any links to stuff. If there is something updated, well, obviously I'll do a video about it or something like that, but I'm not expecting it, let's put it that way. So thanks for watching and bye.